What's up out there, guys? This is Bo the Xbox Pro from Zoomin Games, bringing you this review of Wolfenstein The New Order. Hope you guys enjoy. Now let's get our protective gear on for this one, because it's gonna get bloody. The Wolfenstein series, though widely popular, has never been based in reality. But here, the alternate reality of what-ifs are played very nicely. What if Germany won World War II and had basically seized control over the world as we know it? Well, that's exactly what happened in Wolfenstein The New Order. It's been 22 years since the revolutionary Wolfenstein 3D. You are, of course, once again returning protagonist BJ Blazkowicz, the mega Hitler-killing, ultimate Nazi-slaying badass who makes Lieutenant Aldo Rain's handiwork look like child's play. The game looks great, and despite what others have said from their experience on the Xbox One, it has ran smoothly for me the whole time. The game does a great job of never making you experience too many of the same corridors or atmospheres over and over. With sprawling mission types, one minute you may be in a shootout in close quarters, then the next find yourself in a wide open shootout with tons of cover and or sneak spots for you stealthy players. The series has never been known for storytelling. Give it up to Machine Games. They actually make a good attempt at a story here that you can actually get into. Good writing and more character development with excellent voice acting. I also loved how they gave BJ a soul this time and didn't make him just another faceless badass who gets swallowed up by so many other parts of the game that the player end up not caring about them as much. Also commend Machine Games for still having some of the nostalgic feel while still feeling like a heavy action first-person shooter of this era. I've heard complaints about the health and armor pickups and how it's a cheap way at getting nostalgia. But I remember the old days being all about challenge. Nowadays, a lot of gamers are all about what's the easiest way possible, which, don't worry, there's a difficulty level for you guys. But I'm getting off topic. I'm just saying, you won't be sprinting through Wolfenstein non-stop. In Wolfenstein, you need to be smart and plan ahead, especially if you want any chance on higher difficulties. The game's controls, for the most part, handle well. They're easy to master, are responsive, and intuitive. With so many weapons and the ability to dual wield almost every single one of them, because why the fuck not, right? You'll be swapping from pistols, machine guns, and the always popular throwing knife. What's that, Mr. Nazi? Your stupid fucking face wants to meet this blade? BAM! Everything will all be found on your weapon wheel once you've picked it up for the first time. Which, yes, I understand it was needed due to the large amount of weapons, but I'm just not a big fan of stopping mid-battle to swap weapons throughout the game. So if you see it, grab it. I mean, isn't it great not having to give a shit about human logic and carry 12 guns? Well, actually, closer to twice that many, as you're able to dual wield most, like I said, which, don't get me wrong, is awesome, but dual wielding is far less accurate, which actually does make sense. So it's just weird what Wolfenstein decides that it wants to make sense on. 24 guns on your back, that's all good. Dual wielding SMGs that don't recoil like shit? Now that's just fucking crazy talk. At first, it appears as your normal everyday first-person shooter, but after a little while into the game, you'll realize this is an action game through and through. And some parts really do encourage you to hold off going in guns blazing and be stealthy, particularly when you enter an area with a commander. The commander has troops and backup if needed ready at his disposal. If you alert him of an intruder by just rushing into a gun battle with his troops, he'll sound an alarm which will send in reinforcements. These moments can be really intense. Sneaking up on a leader successfully and quietly putting him down, then picking up the nearest big badass gun and watching his squad drop like flies is always satisfying. There's also collectibles and hidden items to be had. Finding rooms stocked with goodies and collecting gold letters and enigma codes is a nice change of pace. Meeting certain requirements with certain weapons, get X many headshots with this gun, will in turn make you or your weapons more badass. Even upgrades you can find in the level that can do things like turn your bullets into incendiary rounds or shotgun shells that'll bounce off of surfaces and rip into enemies. Overall, Wolfenstein The New Order does a great job of strolling you down nostalgic memory lane while also being a good entry for gamers who have never played the franchise before. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this review. This is my second review. I plan to be doing a lot more reviews in the future as a partner of Zoomin Games. I encourage you to check out their channel as well at zoomin.tv. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please comment, let me know what you liked about it, and if you can hit that thumbs up button, that'd be awesome.